And one of the ongoing topics involving the government shutdown, the payout of SNAP benefits to millions of families nationwide.
And today's legal challenge over the deal only got more complicated.
WVTM 13's Michael Higdon has been following the developments. The USDA says they'll pay the full amount, Michael, but that contradicts what the Trump administration filed in court.
Yeah, so there's been so much back and forth of where we stand when it comes to if people are actually going to be getting their benefits this month, and we know it can be confusing. It's a reason I'm getting the facts to tell you where we're at tonight. On November 1st, the USDA indicated it would not tap into its contingency fund for November SNAP benefits. Then at the beginning of this week, the Trump administration announced it would provide half of the usual benefits for November. 2 days ago, the USDA revised its plan, stating it could provide 65% of maximum benefits from the contingency fund, which would necessitate another round of system recalculations for states. Yesterday, a federal judge ordered the Trump administration to make full November SNAP payments, stating that not making payments for even another day is simply unacceptable. In both cases, the judge ordered the government to use one emergency reserve fund containing more than $4.6 billion to pay for SNAP for November, but gave it leeway to tap other money to make the full payments, which cost between $8.5 and $9 billion each month. That had to be paid by tonight. Well, that brings us to where we are today, where a lot has happened, even just in the last couple of hours. The administration appealed the judge's order, asking the appeals court to suspend any court orders requiring it to spend more money than is available in a contingency fund, and instead allow it to continue with planned partial SNAP payments. But hours later, the appeals court left in place that order requiring the payment in full. Shortly after that ruling came down, the Trump administration quickly asked the Supreme Court to take up its request. An hour and a half ago, the Supreme Court allowed, at least temporarily, to withhold about $4 billion in payments. So it will be that partial payout, and that's where we are now. The timeline as to when those payments will be sent out, though, is unclear, as states must reprogram the systems to recalculate the payments, a process we're told could take weeks or even months. In the meantime, Governor Kay Ivey is using emergency funds to address the suspension of SNAP benefits during this federal shutdown, directing $2 million to 8 food banks across Alabama. The Alabama Department of Human Resources is also providing an additional $3 million to food banks and sending $300 per child to families in the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. Carla.